morning everyone. My topic is all about Chapter 3, Related Literature and Studies. Related literature is composed of discussion of facts and principles to which the present study is related. For instance, if the present study deals with drug addiction, literature to be reviewed or surveyed should be composed of materials that deal with drug addiction. These materials are usually printed and found in books, encyclopedias, professional journals, and magazines, newspaper, and other publication. So pag sinabi namang related literature, ito yung mga published na or published kabaliktaran ng related studies. So sa related literature ay meron siyang dalawang classify din, yung sa local at foreign. Pag sinabi natin local of printed in the Philippines, so dito sa ating bansa, Philippines. Pag sinabi namang foreign, so yung studies ay printed siya sa ibang bansa. Sunod naman dito yung sa related studies. So studies, inquiries, or investigations already conducted to which the present proposed study is related or has some bearing or similarity. They are usually unpublished materials such as manuscripts, theses, and dissertations. So yun yung sa related studies, unpublished naman siya. Tulad ng mga thesis. So yung sa related studies rin is classified as local and foreign. So yun yung sabi kanina, yung sa local, conducted siya in the Philippines, at foreign, conducted siya in the foreign lands, means sa ibang bansa. Meron namang importance tsaka purposes and function ang related literature at studies. A survey or review of related literature and studies is very important because such review, literature and studies serve as a foundation of the proposed study. Ibig sabihin, yung ating RRL or related literature at studies, ito yung pundasyon para magsimula tayo sa isang research. Kasi dito nakabase yung ating research. Related literature and studies guide the researcher and or in pursuing his research venture. So, related or review literature and studies help or guide the researcher in the following ways. Una, they help or guide the researcher in searching a better research problem or topic. Second is they help the investigation understand his topic for research better. Third, they ensure that there will be no duplication of other studies. Fourth, they help and guide the researcher in locating more sources of related information. Fifth, they help and guide the researcher in making his research design, especially in the formulation of specific questions to be research, the formulation of assumption and hypothesis if there should be any, the formulation of conceptual framework, the selection and application of the methods of research, selection and application of sampling techniques, the selection and or presentation and validation of research instruments for gathering data, the selection and application of statistical procedures, and the analysis, organization, presentation, and interpretation of data. the making of the summary of implication for the whole study, and the formulation of the summary of findings, conclusion, and recommendation. Sa conclusion naman, ang RRL ay isang pundasyon ng iyong research at dito umiikot yung mga pinag-aaralan mo sa buong research mo. So that's all. Thank you.